I know you want to know if I like this song, so I'll let you know very soon. But first, to get early access and uncut videos of the things we upload, join our Patreon. The links are in the descriptions. And if this video gets 1,000 likes or more, I'll react to another reaction on this artist immediately. And the cat will be saved too. Just kidding about the cat part. How are you doing today? Like, how are you really doing today? I would like to know. Let us know in the comments. Sometimes people take for granted that just asking someone how they're feeling could mean so much. Not everybody has the same type of day. Not everybody has a more or less stressful day. Some people have a lot on their plate. So sometimes just ask people, how's your day going? This brings me into this particular song. Now, I haven't heard it yet because we don't pre-watch anything, but I know a little something about it because I did just a little bit of research because I saw that this was a song that was originally sang by Elvis Presley. And Elvis Presley is a musical icon, and many people loved him. So this is also a special day because this is MàNESKIN Day. I'm going to try to make a point that every once in a while, by surprise, we're going to have a day where we upload all videos for a specific artist or group to give them their soul flowers and their notoriety and exposure because we love music appreciation. So today's day is MàNESKIN Day. Now, the song that I've chosen is called If I Can Dream. It's from the original motion picture soundtrack by ELVIS. So I did a little bit of research. We don't do a lot of research, but we do some initially just to get some idea. And then the rest we look forward to learning from you because this is our conversation. We can't see you, but we can see what you write. So thank you for all those that do and educate us. So Elvis sang this song, which was in tribute to the assassination of Martin Luther King and also Robert Kennedy. Both of them were civil rights activists in their own right. And Elvis had a fondness of both of them. So this song was made in tribute to them. If I can dream, which ties along, I had a dream speech a little bit that MLK had done that's well known. So again, I haven't heard it yet, but I'm on the MàNESKIN train. I love their work. I love their rawness and uniqueness, and it's really cool that they've chosen this song to pay homage to. So yeah, but before I hit play and record and react, I want you to make sure that you represent them. If you're not able to purchase their music, at least do the gift of free, which is subscribe and like and comment their music. I'll have the links in the description so you can always take care of them first. And please take care of us second. All right, we really appreciate that. And since Elvis was the original song, I have his links in the description as well. Hopefully, there's his exposure still goes to some good cause somewhere out there. So we still want to represent whoever is part of the video. We like to represent. And that being said, let me get into this song, and I will commentate a little bit more afterwards. So here we go.
There must be lights burning bright there somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky, more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why, oh why can't my dreams come true? Oh why? There must be peace and understanding sometimes. Strong winds of promise
my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had all these types of feelings rushing through me as I was seeing it and hearing it and feeling it. Um, Knowing what I knew a little bit ahead of time, and then now hearing them put it into song was just so bittersweet. I mean, it's bitter because of the fact of what happened. We're talking about years ago. It was two separate assassinations. People that were civil rights leader. That's the bitter part of it all. And the sweet part of it is, for one, it's a tribute. I mean, being tributed to me means a lot. That means that that person that you're tributing is very special, and they did some type of moving thing that moved you enough to tribute them. It's also sweet as far as telling people to dream. When we're little kids, we dream. People ask you, "Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And you dream like, "Oh, I want to be a fireman, or I want to be a nurse, or I want to be this, I want to be that." But I personally never really thought like when I got older that I would necessarily dream. But there's nothing wrong with dreaming. If you think about it, there's no age limit on dreaming. You can always dream. But see, the unfortunate thing with here is this isn't like dreaming of something like a future occupation. This is dreaming, in this case, of hope on earth and of thinking of a positive place down the road in the midst of dealing with life's adversities and tribulations and sadness and tragedies and all these types of isms that are out there. Not good isms. We'll leave it at that. So I'm not saying it's easy to do, because it's really not. It's hard to navigate through this minefield of a chaotic world, and at the same time trying to dream and having hope that things can get better. I mean, we've come a long way through the years. Yes, it may be slow in some areas and slower in other areas, um, but it makes you hope. You have to hope. I don't think if you don't have any hope and you just completely give up and surrender, imagine how chaotic this world would be. I mean, I think it would become non-existent if nobody gave a damn. Um, so it's very thoughtful, and it's hopeful and promising that not too far from when there was these two separate assassinations, that Elvis, I think I read that he had a writer or something that wrote the song or helped him write the song. And there's this song about dream, about having hope. Because yes, as tragic as that wasn't the end all be all. You still have to fight. You still have to survive. You still have to get through. Plus, think about it this way. Everything, and not just the two assassinations that these are kind of related to, anybody who's gone, whether it's through that method or whether it's just they died on natural causes or whatever, if there's anything that they've done positively or to move and uplift or allow certain walls to be broken, metaphorically speaking, you don't want to just stop it there. It's like a snowball effect. It's already rolling. Somebody already started the rolling. So you continue the rolling. You still keep moving on. You still keep pushing through. That's how I think of it as. These are my interpretations. Let us know in the comments, like, if you agree with me, or you cannot agree with me too. I mean, everybody has the right to their opinion. But I feel strongly that this was about. Now, that being said, let's get to MàNESKIN. What I love about MàNESKIN is they have so many different layers. They have songs where they're amped up and they're having fun and they're excited and things of that nature. And then they also have times when they dial it down and they give you that passion and they give you that intimate meaning. This was one of those times. This was a very serious song that was about something very important, and that's dreaming for hope, dreaming for a better days, better place, dreaming for not giving up in life. So that's serious, and they gave it its respect. They were stern and they were powerful, but at the same time they were respectful to what this is all about. And I love their outfits. Like, they didn't get all crazy and gaudy and stuff like that, like some rock bands may do. quote unquote, but it was just nice, regular, cool looking outfits. They were all passionate. They're all a great integral puzzle together. Everyone did their part. Damiano, like his singing, like I felt the angst and the pain and the toughness in his voice there. It was some raspy moments. I love that. And then Victoria and Ethan on the drums and Thomas, they all had that passion too. I just love seeing them all together. Like they're really a cohesive musicianship. If that's the right form of the word. I loved it very, very much. So I'm watching them and hearing them, and then I'm thinking about what the message is, and then I'm thinking about how Elvis sang this song in tribute to people that he was fond of and admired, and then they've done so much in the world, and then their lives were just cut short. But that can be applied to anybody that's gone from the world now, who's done something great in the world. Because you're still here, we're still here, so we have to push through. We can't live in the darkness and live in the despair. We have to push through. So we can't live in the darkness. We can't. We mustn't. We have to keep hope alive. We have to still do what we can to get through and to try to make changes and differences, big or small. So yeah, I really, really love this. And again, I love Måneskin for their maturity, their respect to the song, and they give you so much, so much, and that just makes them extra special. Like this Italian rock band is really bridging gaps and making rock in general just alive and giving it almost like a new form almost. Yeah, I love them. I love them very much. So, any event, I'm rambling. This comes to the part of the show we always do our thumbs up pass if we like a song, thumbs down ass if you don't like a song. I think I gave it away. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to all of them. Damiano, psh, Victoria, Ethan, Thomas. Magical. Magical, magical, magical. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. Let us know if you've seen or heard this song before. Like I said, if you can't purchase their music, please do the gift of free. Maybe you forgot to subscribe to them. Maybe you forgot to like or comment their song. It happens. So now I'm reminding you. Take some action. This is Tazzz with Tazzz in Philly. Thanks for tuning in on this special Måneskin Day. Let's have this channel represent music appreciation. For everybody that's watching this, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you could be anywhere else on earth or on any other reaction channel, and you chose Tazzz in Philly. So thank you. Take it easy and keep it breezy.